Welcome to another video. I'm here, look, in my recording studio, and here are all my monster fish. They're all here. Look, they're doing great, man. This always impresses me, dude. Well, they're all here, look, really well, very active, eating a lot, all very healthy. And today, we're going to take a trip through time. Let's grab this computer here and watch the first video on my channel. Yes, the oldest one of all. And see why it made such a difference in my life, man. How I started, what conditions I had back then, and all the animals I had at the time too. Man, this could have been just anything. But seeing everything that happened in my life from that video until today, man, it's totally necessary to go back there and see how I was doing. So we never forget everything that has happened, and especially where we came from. And before anything else, of course, I want to know, is there anyone here from back then who's been with me since the beginning? Leave it here in the comments so I know. Actually, do this. Leave it here in the comments. How long have you been following my channel? And if it's your first time here, well, you're very welcome. Buckle up and get used to it because here the work never stops, man. Here, there's a lot of work and learning with all my animals here and of course with many others too that are still to come. This means setting up special aquariums, for example, for Percy Jackson. My electric fish from the Amazon is a powerful fish that really gives off electric shocks. Here, the aquarium needs to be very exclusive, very different, special for him, the marine aquarium. For those who are already part of this, you know that I'm learning. Well, I started the wrong way, but I'm learning to do everything the right way. With that, of course, besides me, everyone here learns together. Well, and besides learning from all the life here in my recording studio, we also learn from loss. I need to show you something that happened here. Hey man, look at what happened. I'm here looking for my angelfish and I couldn't find it. When I went to check, it was under the rocks, on its side. I don't know how it got there, practically dead. When I went to take it out, I saw that it was still breathing. I don't know if it's going to recover, man. The worst part is, I don't know if I'll be able to save it this time. It was literally buried. I only saw it because its scales shined. I searched everywhere, thinking it had jumped, but couldn't find it on the floor. I even cleared everything out from under here to look for it. Just as I was about to leave, I saw the shine of its scales under the logs. It was right there. Look, where that armored catfish is, it's moving its fin, it's breathing very slowly, but it's breathing. But I don't know, guys. I don't know if this is going to work out. It's reacting a bit. Here's what I'll do, guys. I'll take him out of here. Look. Take it out of here. It's the same water. I just put the aquarium water in here. Leave it in here. He's going to stay lying down like this. He's really not well. And I'm going to put a few drops of Bacterfix. This is a bactericide, fungicide, and also a healing agent. So let's go. One drop. 2 drops. Well, just a little bit. Because while he was there, he lost all his scales. Probably the Plecos took advantage of him too. This will help with healing. Well, there's plenty of oxygen here. Let's let him rest here. Let's see what happens. Even more amazing. Can you believe that the Akara fish are breeding right now? The 2 I thought were both males, since they always fought, are actually doing the mating dance and shaking. They keep circling around the rock, man. It's a lot of surprises here, all at once, and it could very well have been. They attacked the angelfish, hurt him, and the angelfish went to the bottom while the Plecos took advantage. A lot could have happened. If it really is a mating pair, like I'm thinking, well, they're going to protect their nest. And even my discus is at risk here with them. My god, man, could there be Geophagus fry here? Yeah, guys, unfortunately it didn't work out. I couldn't save him, he's gone. I even recorded a short, it's available on the channel. He didn't die from disease or anything like that. He became food for the Arapimas, right? And despite all these fish here, the whole aquarium is very healthy, really healthy. That happens, fish die, and the most likely cause is that. Over there, really, 2 Geophagus forming a pair, making a nest there and trying to breed the Cichlids. When they start trying to breed, they really end up defending their territory a lot. But I can't be sure that's it, because, well, the discus fish is there. They don't bother the discus fish. There's no problem at all. Borgia, armored catfish, small, it's right around there too. It stays close to them. Look, nothing happens. Anyway, they're fish. Sometimes everything is fine and suddenly they're gone. That's the reality of losing fish. I want to make that very clear to you all here, folks. I don't see fish die every day. I just show everything that happens when a fish arrives, leaves, is born, or dies. Some people asked, Felipe, why are all your fish dying? Man, all my fish, that's a lot. Just look at how many there are. Here are some, but there are also some over there. Here too, and here are Baby and Bob. Dude, And this huge amount of fish here in the giant pool lake, I'm not even counting the dozens of baby fish over there, right? There's no aquarium that doesn't have some fish loss. The difference is that the number of aquariums and fish I have here is much bigger than in most houses. I show everything that happens, so these situations sometimes appear in the video. Also, I noticed that the internet world is really crazy. So many animals I've already rescued that are here in the lake, the giant pool, so many animals that are here, full of life, really healthy, beautiful. All my work bringing these fish here and caring for them, taking on a responsibility that wasn't mine. Using my own resources to take really good care of these little animals. Well, even so, there are people who only comment when something sad happens. But that's how it is. It's the internet. It's part of it. I'm already used to it. Well, let's go. The work here doesn't stop and I can't waste time. I also want to show you the before and after of some things. Ribeiro? I'm finishing up the maintenance here on the lake. Giant pool. I'll tell you something. It took a lot of work because I did the whole thing. I siphoned the bottom here, removed all the dirt that was at the bottom, cleaned all the stages of the filter, and today was a heavy feeding day. Here in the lake, giant pool. I gave them a lot of mackerel and it releases a lot of fat, so look at how the water turned out, completely cloudy. And I'll tell you something, it was even worse here. Look at how it was, man, you could barely see anything. Pedro Ribeiro is here, and now let's see the result of this maintenance. Right now the water looks like this, but in a moment it goes boom like this. And look at how this water is now, man. It's really beautiful. Look, totally crystal clear. And it's still going to get better, you see. A few hours have passed from last night to now, and look, you can already see all the fish completely, but it's still going to get better. Look at these two giant fish, my god. Man, and these two here as well, dude. Look at this, man, my god, man. Alright, but let's go. Before we go back in time and check out my first video here on the channel, I'm going to give you that tip, alright? Everything I use here to take care of all my animals, here in my recording studio, when it comes to their water, I always keep it at a very good quality for all my fish. Well, here it is, okay? Power Fat has water conditioners, the dechlorinator, the clear, to make it completely clean. And then there are the biological boosters. Biostart for the nitrifying bacteria and Biobacter for the denitrifying bacteria. In other words, bacteria that consume ammonia and bacteria that consume nitrite. 100% healthy in my aquarium. Well, not in my aquarium, right? In all my aquariums and especially in the giant pool pond to get this result here. It was the water quality tests and some other little products that honestly worked miracles. Who remembers how I could never get this aquarium's water crystal clear? It was this right here. It got rid of the things that were making the water cloudy. Just so you know, in none of my aquariums here do I have a UV filter. There's only one here in the pond, the giant pool, as you know, right? It spends more time acting up than working. It only turns on when it wants to. And all the water here is completely crystal clear. Man, look at this. Look at this quality here in my studio. There's only clear water. When I leave it like this, like with the baby fish, it's on purpose. You already know that. Well, and the most impressive thing up here, my god, man, look at this. Natural and direct sunlight here in the aquarium. And the water, well, always like this. Look, crystal clear, man. These Power Pack products, really, I use and recommend them all. And now, yes, let's go back in time and check out my first video and see why. Or about 5 days or so. Look at how my voice sounds, man. I'm recovering from a cold, another cold. Carvalho, because I can't waste any more time. Let's go, everyone. Subtitles Ribeiro channel, it's right here. And man, look at this, bro. 124,000 subscribers. Can you believe we got here, man? A little over 124,000. That's 403 videos. And guys, check this out. Where is it, huh? 92,000, 65,000 views, 29,000. Okay, 44,000, 68,000, and this one here. Okay, 148,000, 21,000, 1,242,222. These videos here are from the challenge of 1 video per day for a week when I posted 1 video per day. You haven't watched all the videos, so if you haven't seen the video yet, guys, go ahead, hurry up and watch it, because look, it doesn't have many views. This should have at least 60,000 views by now. You guys asked for the challenge, I completed the challenge, and now let's go. You've already watched the videos, so there are plenty of videos to watch, guys. But let's go. The main thing here, and not just 60 and the oldest one, let's go. The oldest video here, guys, there are a lot of other really old videos here. Check out the arrival of my first Ruana, but the one we're going to watch is this one. Look, let's go. You'll understand now why it's so special. Guys, let's go for it. Man, I even get butterflies in my stomach when I hit play on this. Look, guys, I'm not gonna play the whole video. If you want to watch it in full, you can go there and play it, alright? Look at how many views it has. Let's see here. 42,000 views on this video and play. Hey guys, how are you all doing? Guys, check this out. Alright everyone, let's go. First pause here. I started the video saying, hey everyone, man. I'm talking as if someone was already following me. And this is the oldest video on my channel, huh? It's the oldest one I have posted today. Why? Because I had already uploaded some videos before this one, but man, I don't know what got into my head. I didn't think they were good and I just deleted the videos. Man, I shouldn't have done that. But this one is actually the most important. And look, guys, pause here. Check this out. Look at the size of the pacu. Here's another one. Another one here. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There were 4 tambacas that I had. And what happened? Guys, they bite everything and bite all these fish, man. They destroy everything. They bite. If there's a wire in the water, they eat the wires. If there's a tarp here, look, you can notice that there's something else here. There's a layer of liner. It's a little pool. There's the pool liner. And there's this other liner that I put here. This tarp is here. Because they ate the other pool. I had a pool before this one. They ate it. They simply bit it. When they bit the top, man, it tore everything. The pool burst and the water went all over the yard. This was back at the old house. Man, my God, it was a mess. These animals, they like to bite everything, but let's go. Let's keep going. Look at the little silver fish swimming by. There are silver pacu passing too. Look at how many platies are down here. Just look at this reflection. Here's a window. On the other side, there's another window too. Reflecting here, another window here, which is the bathroom window. This used to be a small space between 2 rooms in the old house. Now go back. What do you want, my son? Stay over there or you'll try to climb up on the computer. Does anyone remember this little pond? I have several videos of it on the channel, including when I shut it down. It was the only space I had and managed to use for this pond. And then I started talking to you. I start the video chatting with you, and you can notice that I speak softly. I talk like this. So guys, how are you all doing? And it was really close to the neighbor's wall, and I was embarrassed to record. I was embarrassed to record anything because I kept thinking, man, what is the neighbor thinking? He can hear me recording here, record videos, and I used to get embarrassed. But look how important it is for us to overcome that. So I started out embarrassed. When I was little, I had a small canvas pool, a simple little pool, raising platies, and of course, right, the tambakis letting me clean. Here, just look at the size, guys. I'm gonna pause again. All these fish here, look, and I'll mention this in the video. They were all born in that little pool. There was a tiny planted aquarium, which, by the way, is that aquarium right there. That one over there, that aquarium. Look, right there in the corner, man. My God, that's the one. That's my first aquarium. That's really my first aquarium. Guys, my God, man, it's right there. And I had an angelfish that was eating my neon tetras basic stuff, right? That always happens. I took that angelfish out and put it in a bucket in a slightly big plastic container, about 60 liters, and put him in there. Mosquito larvae started showing up, but he wouldn't eat the mosquito larvae. He only ate fish food. So I bought 6 little platies like these at Kobe's to eat the mosquito larvae. I left them there. Together with him, they started breeding. I felt sorry for them. I said, wow, there are a lot of fish inside a bucket, so I'm gonna take them out and put them in a little pool, the first pond pool I ever made in my life. I never planned to make YouTube videos, but after adding the platies and seeing them reproduce, it became what you see here. I removed them from here. Look, I set up this little aquarium here, which is actually that one over there. I set it up and I'm going to release the little female platies that I took out of the pool. Man, do you know why I did this? Look at them there, how cute. They're in their new home. Hold on, guys. I did this because I had searched all over YouTube. I hadn't found anything about platy breeding, and what I did find didn't teach much. I said, damn man, there's nothing, so I'm gonna teach, and then I made this video here to teach, guys, literally to teach, because I said, if someone needs it, they'll have a place here to find some help, to get some assistance. But what was the difference? I didn't just talk about how to do it, I showed how to do it. Now let me get a little closer here. Well, not closer, move forward. Look at the aquarium I started with, right? That's when I started getting interested in bigger fish. This aquarium here, look, a 200-liter aquarium, guys. Look at this, how nice I already had it looking. It's the aquarium with the 100,000 subscribers plaque, the one that's broken. It's this aquarium here. It was one of the first big aquariums I had, a 1-meter aquarium down here. There's the filter, which uses an overflow system. If you want to use the overflow system, my God, do your research, learn how to do it, because this one is a headache. If you don't do it right, it can drain the entire aquarium and it can overflow the sump. And I've done that several times. I've flooded the house many times. I didn't speak up. I was even embarrassed in front of Leticia. This is the part I'm recording. There's no one at home. I'm alone, man. I'm alone. Man, and I was embarrassed to record. Even with my wife next to me and with the neighbors listening, my God, I just couldn't do it. Practice made it possible for me to record videos the way I do today. One more thing about the way I speak in these old videos. I used to work at City Hall. I would clock in at 6 in the morning in a city that was 70 kilometers away from where I live, and then clock out to come back home. 8 o'clock at night, I would get home at 9, so from 4 in the morning until late at night, I was awake. And during the weekend, that was the time I would record, or sometimes when I got home from work, man, I would record looking tired, with red eyes, with a dragged out, tired voice, really tired. And man, all of that resulted in the work I have today, right? Let's go. I'm back at the lake and pool. Guys, look at the pool filter. My God, mano, look at the filter. And there are a lot of people worried, man. A lot of people who want to buy equipment worth millions of reais. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, mano. Look at how I started with a little pool. The filter was a bucket. Of course, it had the essentials. It had a mat. It had biological media. So it worked. And this was all open air too. And look at the crystal clear water, totally crystal clear. Guys, what do I want to tell you about this video? Here, I almost dropped the computer. I had a need. I looked for answers and didn't find any. I found some, but they were very shallow. So I went there, recorded it, and helped a lot. Do you know why, guys? Because back then, when I didn't even have 100 subscribers, this video reached 7,000 views and I didn't even have 100 subscribers. And from then on, it just kept growing, reaching more and more people. People are still commenting on it, asking for tips, asking for help, and getting even more questions answered. And man, being with you guys, helping you, teaching you many times, and of course, always looking to do new things. There's a pool, an aquarium. Look at this aquarium, man, with logs, with a bunch of stuff here, with an overflow system, with a lot of new features. Man, you don't find this everywhere, you know? Trying to do a bunch of different things, right? That resulted in a lot of stuff. How could I have imagined that I'd be building my own house, man? No longer renting, and most importantly, building a totally customized space. The way I dreamed, man, the way I wanted, so I could have my work, and most importantly, man, quitting my government job, leaving a job that's really stable. So I can work with what I love, work with my animals, with my fish. Just look at this, man, it's amazing, dude. Just look at what that video led me to achieve, and not to mention all the other results, right, man? But do you know why? I want to leave you a message. I did something different. I saw that there was no need. I saw that nobody was doing it. I saw that the ones who did just sat in front of the screen and explained things. And by the way, I want to thank a friend, man, a true friend. I don't know if he's subscribed to the channel yet, but a long time ago, back in the old videos, he came and commented the following. I had the video, it was like this. Hold on, the video was like this. I had done something with the filter on the pool pond a long time ago, in that old pool pond. I had done something, made some change, and I explained the change I made, but I didn't show myself doing it, I just explained it. I don't remember the name, but he commented like this. Hey you, talking for 11 minutes and not saying anything and not showing anything, it's frustrating. That really got into my head, bro, because I kept thinking about it. Not even I would like to be watching this video. Not even I would have the patience to watch this video. How am I going to expect someone else to watch it? So I started showing things, and then man, it turned into all this. Look, all of this. All of this was just a consequence of me trying to give my best to all of you, man. Not just the highest quality result. That's important. But man, I'm recording here with my phone, which is barely handling it anymore. It's freezing all the time, storage is full, everything's already packed. But it's what I have. And with what I have, I try to give my best. Man, I've wanted to share this with you for a long time, but I think this was the perfect moment. I'm going to feed my fish here so we can wrap up, but remember guys, that video, the oldest one on my channel, it made all the difference because it showed me that we can't just do things any old way. We need to give our best. And when we're going to teach someone, we should really teach them with something that can help them solve their problem. I believe that I taught about the reproduction of Pleiades and a lot of people learned from it. There are plenty of people asking questions. And man, let's go for it, bro. Whatever you're going to do, dude. Help people, always look for that to help others and you'll always get a good result. Alright, let's go feed my fish, man. Just look at the amount of food these guys need. My god, dude. Wow, that's a lot. Oh, it's over. That's already half a jar gone. Every time I feed them, of course I don't feed them with this food every day, right? But look at everyone eating. Look at Lara eating the food and the garlic food. Look at that poor garlic monsters. They love it, man. They really love it. A lot of new things are happening around here too. Look at that over there. Can you see that? Dude, look, Sky laid eggs over there. Look at that. Wow, man. First it was Mega's widow on this side. Where is she? Here she is. Look. First she laid eggs, and now Sky. Oh my god, man, but I'm not gonna put a male in there, man. I'm not gonna let any babies be produced. Look, her boyfriend is here. Look, there he is. Look, that's Bob Jr. over there. The big orange one. But I'm not going to put them together. I'm not going to put them together now because I don't even have space. I don't even have a place to put the little babies. Man, there are these little babies here that are going to leave soon. Just look at how big they are already. Yeah, man, look, they're really big already. Just look at the size of Blue. Look at the size of the Oratus, man. They're pretty big. They're growing really fast. With the water looking like this, and with this aquarium ready, I'm thinking about doing something, guys. I brought a lot of stuff here from my friend Henrito's house. There's a lot of plants, there's driftwood, there are branches. Here. I'm thinking about two things. For anyone who's new, who's just getting here, this space here in my house is my tank. It's my tank. With the glass front that's going to be here, right in the middle of the living room and the kitchen. It's going to be right here, right in the middle, right here. Actually, I'm waiting to finish all this masonry work. There's still a lot to do here. And there's going to be a lot of cement dust. So I can't put any fish in here or anything. Can't set up the aquarium yet because it wouldn't work out. So, I'm just waiting to finish these parts here. So I can put the glass front here and set it up. But I'll probably take this little wall out of here, and this window will move over here. It'll stay here. And this wall won't be here. I'll close it off all the way over there. Make all this space here, this whole big square. Because over there I want to have a really big background, with plants coming in like it's a giant paludarium. And then a huge tank here with some fish. I don't know, maybe some nice fish. Definitely monster fish, right? But I don't know what kinds of fish yet. And with a glass front here, while I don't have it yet, I could set up an aquarium here. See, I even put a piece of wood to support it. What do you think? I'll put in the aquarium that's gonna be here, all these decorations with logs, roots, plants, hiding spots, more roots here to make a big community aquarium. Really cool here, really colorful. Or I make a new house for Kiki and Kaka. What do you guys think? Look, both of them are here, so what do you think? Leave it in the comments. I want to know what you want. There are more large aquariums to set up here. This one is 1 meter, and my new marine aquarium coming soon is 1.5 meters. Also quite big. All the new equipment. Look, I've even turned this one off. It's already dry, no water, and I'm going to bring all the new equipment. I'm learning a lot from Raphael. If you haven't seen the previous video, go check it out too. Rafa knows a lot about marine aquariums. He's teaching me everything I need to care for the octopus, moray, eel, sea monsters, and aquariums in the best way. We even got some great partnerships for the equipment. It's very likely that this red-tailed catfish here, look, the one with the biggest white area, she'll go back to Junior's house. It seems like his tank is perfect for her. So I think she'll go back to his place. But don't worry, there's another one on the way. We have more rescues to do, so probably this week, maybe even tomorrow. Today is Tuesday, tomorrow is Wednesday. I'll go pick it up. And man, I was fighting against it, but it happened. The rescue of a tambaki. Yeah, see? I just mentioned it a little while ago, but I think I'm going to bring one here. Let's see how it behaves here. Maybe even put it in another pond, a dugout pond. There's a really great big dugout pond to put it in. It's the family's, nobody messes with it. I have my own fish there too, but let's see how it goes. First, bring it here. Then if there's any problem, I'll take care of it. Well, there's a lot to do, a lot for us to accomplish, and a lot of adventures ahead. Look at Claudinho there, and you already know, right? To keep up with all of this, you already know what to do. Just hit this little button here on the side for you to subscribe. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, and I'll see you in the next video. Well, I ask that God bless each one of you, that God may be with you, and remember, do some harmless, crazy things. Peace.